Karanayori, today is May 17, 2023. Today our lecture is Visuddhi Mega, Para Purification, Samadhi Nidisa, Body Concentration, Brahma Vihara, Nidisa, Metta Bhavana, Loving Kindness, Meditation. Today we have to learn. Today is part 116. So before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddhas in Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. So today, meditation method is loving kindness meditation method. So Metta Bhavana, loving kindness meditation is including Samatha meditation, tranquil meditation, to make your concentration power with that meditation. So nowadays, all over the world, the anger is more and more. So fighting, the killing, a lot happening right now around the world because of the anger. Anger is a very dangerous one. So to remove the anger, the Metta Bhavana, loving kind of meditation, is very, very beneficial, very, very useful easily to remove the anger, dosa. So that's why today meditation method is very beneficial for our today our war. So we learned that that kind of meditation, how to. Here I make a picture. The Buddha explained to radiate, to separate your adosa, chitasika. So loving kindness is in according to the Abhidhamma, adosa. Adosa manifests. Adosa is the opposite of the anger. No anger. That meaning adosa. So the Buddha put that manifests in the Sobhana Sadharana Chitasika, beautiful manifesta, common to all beautiful mind. Because of sometimes, adosa is not loving kindness, but adosa is when you offer in the something dana to the other, at the time you have also in adosa including. That's why not only meditation, that the loving kind of meditation, but also you make a donation, you observe the morality, sila, dana, sila also adosa is including. That's why Buddha put the adosa is including in the comment to all beautiful manifesta, 19 kan. It's including adosa. So adosa is sometimes we directly say loving kindness, metta, but sometimes not directly with the bhavana, but it's adosa is the nature is when you make a donation, you want to make the other person to be happy, something that the person can, and then they will be happy. So yeah, that kind of mental situation is we call adosa chisasika. Non-anger, non-hatred, manifests. Okay, so the title in the part of purification is Brahma Vihara Nidhi. So Pali Brahma is the divine. In English translation, divine. Divine. Vihara is abiding or staying. Yeah, staying like a divine. Divine meaning is a celestial being. Divine meaning English translation. Divine meaning is a celestial being. Celestial being, especially two kind of celestial being is Deva. In Pali is a Deva and Brahma. But English translation is just only celestial being, isn't it? But Pali is more detailed. Deva and Brahma is a different. Deva, the celestial being, that kind of celestial being, Deva, is impossible to becoming. Uh, make a donation, observe the morality. But another kind of divine celestial being is Brahma is not possible to make like this. Brahma, we need the bhavana meditation. Mm. Meditation is a samatha meditation, tranquil meditation. You know. So the here Brahma is a divine. English translation is divine like this. But that divine is more higher celestial being because of they were becoming with the power of meditation. Samatha meditation, tranquil meditation only, not donation, not only the power of donation, not only the power of observing the morality. So different. Pali more detail, but English is a divine. Divine is a including two different kinds. But here, Brahma divine meaning is a more higher, the celestial being. So that celestial being, they already get the jhana power. Jhana is a absorption, concentration power they have. So that's why they are abiding. They are staying with the meditation, very, very strongly concentration power. Their lifespan is very long. They don't need the food. They don't need to eat the food as well because of they have a jhana, the joy. So jhana piti, we call in Pali jhana piti. Piti joy is their food to be alive in their play. Very strange. The other celestial being they need food. They need to eat the food. But Brahma, the divine celestial being is they don't need. They are special celestial being. They don't need to eat food because they have jhana piti. Joy is their food to to provide their body with that power. Very strange. So that's why they don't need food. Yeah. So their life is more or less, I think, because no need to do such a food. No need to do such a food, and no need to prepare cooking or prepare the food, and no need to eat the food. So they save a lot of time, their time, isn't it? Food is very, very, we are every day we need to eat the food. Without food, we cannot survive. We cannot be alive. It's a kind of burden, kind of the suffering. So for their lives, it's more higher level. I think more relaxed, more less suffering. But even though they have a namarupa, so they have a suffering, it's kind of suffering they have, but little bit less than the acts. So here we have to understand the divine Brahma is like this. First, I would like to talk about the title. Yeah. So title is we need to understand very clearly. In Pali is like this: Brahma, divine; Vihara is abiding or staying. Yeah, Nidesa is detailed explanation. Detailed explained. Yeah. So under the title, Brahma Vihara is there are four kinds. We will learn later. There are four kinds. So Metta Bhavana, loving kindness, is including one. So now today we learn Metta Bhavana Katha. Metta is a loving kindness. Bhavana is a meditation. Katha is a talking. Yeah. So Metta Bhavana Katha, talking about the loving kindness meditation. The loving kindness meditation is very, very important in our society. Yeah. Without loving kindness, our society, our human being society is like an animal. Animal, they don't have a loving kindness. Maybe some they have, but wildlife. When you look at wildlife, they kill and eat each other, isn't it? So loving kindness, the chance of the loving kindness for animal is little. They have, but little chance they have. A human being, the value of human being is, we train our mind with the loving kindness, non-anger. That is great opportunity for human being. So anyway, so the Buddha point out to practice the kind of meditation to remove the anger. So anger is kind of the enemy to destroy your life and to destroy the other life as well. So that's why the loving kind of meditation is very important. Okay, so we Pali study explain like this. No sati kamathana nandara. Pana Odate Supana. Pana is study here. Pana continuously explaining. No sati kamathana nandara. No sati is reflecting again and again. No sati, anu and sati Pali combined together. Two words. Anu is again and again. Sati is mindfulness. So mindfulness meaning here is a reflecting again and again. No sati. Kamathana is a meditation. Yeah. So we learned in the previous lecture, there are 10 kind of no sati. Reflecting. Buddha no sati, Dhamma no sati, Sangha no sati, Sila no sati, Chaga no sati, etc. We all are 10 kind. So Nosati Kamathana Nandaran. Nandara is after. After Nosati, the reflecting meditation method, the meaning. Nosati Kamathana Nandara. Okay. After reflecting meditation, the meaning. Nosati Kamathana Nandara. Odete Su. Odete Su is to mention or to explain Metta number one. Oh. Number one is Metta, loving kindness. Karuna number two. Number two is a Karuna. And Karuna is compassion. And Mudita, another one. Number three. And number three is a Mudita. Mudita is appreciated joy. And then number four, Upekha. Number four is Upekha. So Upekha is a very highest level. The higher level of the Brahma Vihara. Divine abiding. Divine abiding, there are four kinds of divine abiding. Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Upekha. So here Pali mentioned these names. Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Upekha. Upekha iti. Iti like this. Imesu, Chatusu. Imesu, these. Chatusu, four. Brahma Viharesu, divine abiding. Brahma Viharesu, divine abiding. So Metta is number one. Number two is a Karuna. Number three is a Mudita. Level is more higher. Upekha is the highest level. Yeah, highest and very difficult to reach. Anyway, so there are four kinds of divine abiding. We have to understand. Four kinds of divine abiding. We have to practice meditation. So here Pali mentioned like this. Imesu Chatusu Brahma Viharesu. So these four kinds of Brahma Vihara, divine abiding. Metta, loving kindness meditation. Metta. Bhavetu Kamena. Bhavetu is to develop. Bhavetu. Kamena is want. The person who want. Kamena. The person who want to develop the loving kindness meditation, the meaning. Metta. Bhavetu Kamena. The person who want to develop loving kindness meditation. So that person, first what the person need to do here, Dawa first. Adhikamena. Adhikamena is a beginner. Adhikamena is the first time practicing the loving kindness meditation or the beginner. Yoga Vacharina. The Pali is Yoga Vachara. Yoga is a meditator. Here yoga is not yoga practice. Okay. Yoga is a make effort. But here make effort to practice meditation. Yoga Vacharina, the person who practice meditation. So the meditator, the beginner, want to develop the loving kind of meditation. What he need to do first? Upachena, Pali body. Upachena is a cutout. Pali bodha is impediment. In English translation, Pali bodha is impediment. Yeah, the kind of the disturbance, like the cutting your nail or sewing your clothes or something like that. That kind of thing is very small thing, but you have to cut off before practice any kind of meditation. So Pali Bodha is a kind of the disturbance in your meditation. First, you need to cut off Upachena. Upachena, Pali Bodhina. Okay? Already cut off the impediment. And then Kahita Kamathanena. Kahita is a learning. Learning from the teacher. Learning from the teacher, the Kamathanena. Kamathana is a meditation, 11 kind of meditation here. Kamathana is a generally same meditation, but here 11 kind of meditation. So learning from the teacher, the 11 kind of meditation first. You need to do. You need to teach. You need to learn from the teacher. And then Bhatta Kecha. Bhatta is a food. Kecha is the eating food. Kecha means food function means to eat. The eating the food. Bhatta Kecha Katwa. Katwa is after make eating the meaning. Okay, step by step explaining here. First, you need to cut off the impediment and learning the meditation from the teacher. And then after eating, what you need to do? Bhatta Samadha. Bhatta is a food. Samadha is sleepiness. Yeah, after eating the food, there's a sleepiness, isn't it? So that kind of sleepiness here, Pali explain. Pali word Bhatta Samadha. Sleepiness with the food. But do we not it to our remote? But do we not it to our is a remote? Yeah, if you practice meditation, if you are sleepy, you cannot. So that's why you need to remove the kind of sleepiness after eating. So maybe your walking meditation you need to do after eating. After eating, if you sit, easily to sleepy, isn't it? So that's the kind of technique you have to do. Anyway, so Pali explained, remove the sleepiness with the food. And we wait day. We wait day is the secluded. Secluded. We wait day. Secluded means a very quiet and very, silent, quiet and silent place. Padesi is a place. Padesi. We wait day. Padesi. Secluded place or quiet place or silent place. They're very important. Because of meditation, sound is, great disturbance. for meditation. So noise is not good for meditation. That's why you need to choose a place like this. Okay? And supanyate. Su is well. Panyate is putting. Well putting. Well preparing. Asane. Asane is sitting place. Asane. Your meditation sitting place. Huh? Asane. So it should be your meditation place should be even clean. That meaning here, supanyati. Supanyati is many meaning here. Your meditation place should be clean and even like this. Yeah. And sukha nisenena. Sukha. Nisenena is a sitting. Sukha nisenena. Your sitting posture also important, isn't it? So that's why you need to choose the posture. That's very happiness or comfortable. Here sukha is comfortable posture, sitting posture. Comfortable sitting posture you need to choose first. That is very important, supporting the long practice of meditation. That's why Buddha step by step explaining, mentioning like this. Sukha nisenena adido. Fast. Arido, Tawa also fast. So Arido, Tawa fast, Arido is Adi is a beginning, from beginning. Yeah. So you have to translate like this. Tawa fast, Arido from the beginning. Dose is anger. Dosa, anger. In the anger, Adinawo. Adinawo is a danger. The danger in the anger. Because you make a preparation to practice a loving kind of meditation. So loving kind of meditation is a totally opposite anger. So that's why first you need to understand what dangerous in the anger. Huh? That's why Buddha point out like this. Dosi adi no. Danger in anger. And then Kandi and Ja. Ani sanso. Kandi, you know, Kandi is a patient. Patient also. Not only those anger, but also patient. Kandi and Ja, patient also. Ani sanso. Ani sansa is the opposite of the Adi no. Adi no is a danger. Ani sansa is advantage. Ani sanso. Advantage. Advantage in the patient or benefit in the patient. Pachavakitavo should be reviewed. Should be reviewed in two kinds. The danger in anger, benefit in patient. These two things you have to review. Okay? So step by step, Buddha explain how to make a preparation to practice a loving kind of meditation with Abhidhamma like this. Okay? So English translation here, the four divine abiding, were mentioned next to the recollection as a meditation object. They are loving kindness, compassion, gladness, equanimity, ubeka. Vida, loving kindness, compassion, karuna, mudita, gladness here, gladness, but appreciate the joy. Mudita is appreciate the joy. We some person doing very good things. We appreciate. Oh, I appreciate what you did. That kind of mental situation is we call mudita. Yeah. So not just gladness. Gladness is very not exactly meaning. Appreciate the joy, uh, mudita, and equanimity, ubeka. Ubeka is equanimity. Ubeka is not ignorance, not like ignorance, ignore, not like the ignore. Equanimity is in the balance, not love and not hate. No love and neither love nor hate. Just in the middle. So that is a ubeka equanimity. So we will learn later more. Huh? Yeah. So there are four kind of Dabaya writing. So meditator who want to develop fastly loving kindness among of these, if he is a beginner, should suffer the impediment, Paliboda, cut off the Paliboda, and then learn the meditation subject from the teacher. Then, when he has done the work, connect with the meal, and then got rid of any dizziness. Dizziness, not dizziness, sleepiness. Sleepiness due to meal, huh? Due to eating meat. So he should sit himself comfortably posture on the well-prepared seat, meditation seat in the secluded place, very silent, quiet place. And then to start with, he should review the danger in hate and the advantage in the patience. Yeah. Kandi and dosa is opposite also. Kandi is a no anger. Kandi patient meaning is no anger. Whatever happened, yeah, like this. Okay, so after that, what we need to do here, explain more detail about the why we need to review these two, danger and hate, benefit in patient. Why we need to do that here? Studying Pali with the question, Kasama. Why? Why means why we need to review two things. Reviewing danger and hate, reviewing benefit in patient. Why we need to do that question, Kasama? Why? He, the answer is Imaya Bhavanaya. With that loving kind of meditation, Imaya Bhavanaya. Imaya means these. Bhavanaya is a meditation here, loving kind of meditation. Imaya Bhavanaya, with this loving kind of meditation, also anger, ahadabo should be removed. Should be removed. And kandi, patient, adikandava should be taken, should be attained. Yes. Abhidhamma should be attained. So Purification should be attained. Anger, hate should be removed. That's why we need to review like this. And then Nacha Sakka Kenji Adhitadi Nawan Pahato. Cha is continuously explaining Adhitadi Nawan. Kenji is a leader. Adhitadi Nawan. First, we translate. Adhita. Dita is a seed. Adhita is a not seed. Adhita Dino. Adhita Adino. Adinoa is danger. Oh. So Adhita Dino is cannot see the danger. Genji something. Pahadong to remove. Nasaka unable. So Pali mentioned here is a very important, very important, reasonable. Buddha gave the reason. Some person don't see the danger. That person don't want to remove that kind. For example, some person has some kind of disease, but that person don't see the danger of that disease. That person don't want to cure that kind of disease, isn't it? See the danger of the anger, hatred, or if you didn't see the anger, the more you understand, that anger is very dangerous, the more you want to remove, isn't it? That's why Buddha explain here. Adhitadino, don't see the danger in something, G. Bahado to remove, Nasaka animal. Understand? Yeah. Very reasonable, what the Buddha said. Very, very reasonable. Very easy to understand. Yeah. That is really, really foundation for anything, not only meditation. Yeah, in our daily life, we can use that kind of reason. And then, Avidita Nisansang Wa? I is not. Vidita is understand or realize. Avidita is not understand, not realize. Avidita. Anisansa is a benefit. Yeah, the person, a person don't understand or don't realize the benefit. That person don't and don't understand, don't realize the kind of benefit. Adhikando to attain. Adhikando means to attain. Nasaka, you take from the previous sentence. First, Nasaka, Anivo. Nasaka is from the previous sentence. Okay, the two sentences combined here, Pali like this. So that's why want to practice a loving kind of meditation, you need to review the danger in hate. So if you review and then you know, oh, that's very dangerous. Anger is very dangerous. I need to remove the anger from my mind. That person realize like this. And I want to try the loving kind of meditation, isn't it? And then another one. reviewing that kind of benefit I will get. So I should practice 11 kind of meditation like this to promote the 11 kind of meditation. These two review is very, very important. Reviewing in the danger of the anger and reviewing in the benefit of the patience. Yeah. So that's why the Buddha, you don't want to remove that one. If you don't realize the benefit, you don't want to get it. You don't want to try to get it. Yeah. That's why. Okay. So Tassama, therefore, Pali continues explaining Tassama, therefore, because of that reason, don't call our soul. Our soul is a call to the monk. Our soul. Don't call. Don't call is a destroy. Destroy with the anger. So anger is to destroy our mental situation, isn't it? When we are angry, anger destroys our good mentality, isn't it? Changing very quickly, very quickly. Something you see, what you don't like at the time, anger is very quickly appear in your mind, destroy your mental situation, destroy your mentality. So that means here, doto is a destroying by the anger. Doto, the person who destroy by the anger. So dosena, so anger is abhibhuto. Abhibhuto is influence. Abhibhuto means influence. Pariyadena chito. Another Pali. Very good to understand. Pariyadena chito. Priyadena is chitta is the kusala chitta. Here, chito meaning generally chito is any kind of mind. Any kind of mind is chito in Pali, but here chito is kusala chitta. Priyadena is take away. Priyadena is your kusala chitta go away. That meaning. When the anger influence your mind, at that time, your kusala chitta, wholesome mind, go away. Isn't it? No chance. No chance of the wholesome consciousness, wholesome mind at the time. That's why Pali say pariyadena chitto. Your kusala chitta, wholesome mind disappear at the time. So at the time, what happened? Panampi, hanadi, idi. Panampi, pana is the life. Pana is a life. The other person life also destroy. Hanadi, hana is kill. Kill the other person life. Idi adina, etc. Was sena. Vasena is according to the Sutta. Dosi in the anger, adino, danger, that tabo try to see. That tabo should be seen. Tabo should be seen. Should be seeing the danger of the anger. Yeah. So here in the translation is Kasama. Why? The answer is because hate has to be abandoned, patient attained in the development of this loving kind of meditation, and he cannot remove and see the danger, and he cannot attain unknown advantages or benefit of the patient. That's why Buddha point out to review two things before practice loving kind of meditation. Now, the danger in hate should be seen in accordance with this kind of sutta, like this friend. When a man hate is a prey to hate, and his mind is obsessed by the hate, he kill living being, and etc. etc. So there are many kind of sutta like this should be seen like this. Okay. Okay. So Pali explain more here. Kandi Barama Dapo Didi Ka Nibbana Parama Vadandi Buddha. So this is another the sutta, the kind of all Buddha, all Buddha say like this. Kandi Parama Tapo Didi Ka Nibbana Parama Vadandi Buddha. Huh? So Titika is the patient, kind of the Titika. Yeah. So Titika is whatever happened, you react with the patient. Yeah. That's very, very important for all kind of meditation. The person who don't have that kind of, the reaction, because different place, different the person when you stay, when you practice meditation in the meditation center, in the new place, with the other person. So at that time, maybe you don't like something, maybe you have, but you have to be patient. You have to be, react with the patient. Any kind of thing, what happen, what you don't like, I'm experienced many person practice meditation. Yeah, just 1 hour practice meditation, or that person, or smile is like this, or sound is like this, too much complaint. Just 1 hour practice meditation with the patient, practice meditation, and never ever again here. So that person don't have the chance to practice meditation to train their mind. Only patient is very tapo Tideka. Tideka is every situation but your head. Tideka, the meaning is every situation, whatever you don't like or you don't like, whatever, on your head. That is Kandi we call. So Kandi patient is Paraman Tapo. Parama is the best. Tapo is the practice. The best practice. So all Buddha recommend like this. Yeah. If you don't have a candy, you don't have a patient, you cannot be successful the practice meditation, any kind of meditation. It's not possible. That's very, very important. Yeah. And then Nibbana Parama Vadanti Buddha. Nibbana is Nibbana. The Nibbana is a Parama, the best. Also Buddha, many Buddha, Vadanti, they talk. Vadanti is a talk. Buddha is a many Buddha. Huh? Many Buddha, they talk many. And then another one. Kandi Balang Balani Gan Tamaham Brumi Brahmana. Another what Buddha said. Another word. Kandi Balang. So Bala is a Kandi is a patient, Bala is a power. So Kandi Balang means a power of the patient. Kandi Balang. Balanigan. Balanigan is a Bala, that kind of power, Bala. Bala is a kind of the army. Yeah. You know the Kandi, the power Kandi is like army to destroy the enemy. Huh? Yeah. So our enemy is not the other thing, Kilisa, huh? Manda defilement. Manda defilement is our enemy. So to destroy our enemy, Manda defilement, Dova, Dosa, Moha, like this, the Manda defilement. If we don't have a power army, patient, we cannot do that. That's why Buddha say, Palanikan. Pala is a power, Anika is the army of the power army. So Kandi, power patient is power army. Damahan, Dang, Ahan. Ahan is a Buddha refer to him. Buddha, Ahan means I. Damahan is a Dang, Ahan. Ahan is a Buddha refer to him, I. Then that person who has the power patient, who has a power army, Brahmana, I say that person is a Brahmana. Bhumi, I talk. Brahmi is a talk. The Pali is a talk, the many what. Yeah, Brahmi is also talk. I talk, that person is Brahmana. So Brahmana is that person who has a patient, power patient. That person is we call Brahmana. So Brahmana is here the Arahant. Here Arahant. The meaning is Brahmana. Remove all manda defilement. We call Arahant. It's a Brahmana. Okay. And then another word, Kanda Beyo Na Wait Jadi Di Adina Kanda Beyo Na Wait Jadi. Kanda is more than the patient. Beyo is a more. Khanda Bayo is it more than the patient. Now the things, there's no things, nothing. That meaning. Now means nothing. So that meaning is patient is the best. Yeah. More than the patient, nothing. So etc. Like this. Vasena, Khandi Yang, in the patient, Anisan, so benefit, Anisans. Very double should be known. So Khandi, how the great value in the Khandi, we have to review like this. A command with the Buddha what. So in English translation here, and the advantage or benefit in the patient should be understood according to these suttas as the Buddha mentioned. No higher rule, the Buddha said, than the patient, and no nibbana higher than the forbearance. Patient enforced in strongly I call a Brahman. And then no greater than exists than the patient, like this. So like this review the patient, the benefit of patient, you can easily to make a every kind of meditation. Okay, so go to the next one. In Pali explaining Atevo. Atta Evo. Atevo is Atta Evan. Okay, Atta later, Evan like this, Evan in that way, what the Buddha mentioned to be how to prepare, the meaning in that way. Atta later, Evan like this in that way, Data di Nawato. Data is a seeing, Adinawa is the danger, Adinawa, danger. So that seeing the danger, dosa do. From the anger, chitta, mind, the person who's seeing the danger, so that person will understand, I should remove the danger from the anger from my mind. Because of anger is dangerous thing. So that's why dosa do chitam from the anger, chitam mind, we will chanataya. We will chanataya, removed. We will chanai. Kaya is for removing. For removing the anger from my mind. That means. Okay. And then another one. Vidita nisansaya ja. Vidita nisansaya is already understand the benefit. Kandiya is with the patient. Sanyojanataya. Here Sanyojana is not Abhidhamma Sanyojana. Here Sanyojana is the connect or introduce with the Kandi patient. So our mind should be introduced with the patient. And our mind should be remove the anger. So that means because we see the danger in the anger, we see the benefit in patience. That's why. Okay. So to remove the anger and then to introduce the patient, metta bhavana, loving kindness meditation, Abhidhamma, make effort. Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma is Arava is effort, vidya. Should be effort. Okay. Aravandena cha. Cha continuously explaining. Aravandena, the person who make effort to practice loving kind of meditation, the meaning. Aravandena is make effort. Make effort here meaning is loving kind of meditation, isn't it? So that's why. Aravandena, the person who try to make up for the loving kind of meditation, Aditoa. Aditoa. Very fast. Or beginning. Very beginning. Adi is fast, beginning. Aditoa. So Aditoa means very beginning. Pogala Vedo. Pogala positive. Veda is a different kind of person. Jani Dabo should be known. Because loving kind of meditation object is positive, not the other. Loving kind of meditation object is positive. So the person, you need to choose the person. What kind of person studying I have to practice loving kind of meditation? You need to know which one is suitable, which one is not suitable person to practice a loving kind of meditation. So that's why Buddha mentioned Mogala Pero Jani Tapo. First, you need to choose, you need to know what kind of person, different person. Okay, so here Pali Imesu Bogalesu. Imesu is these, Bogalesu person. In these person, amount of these person, Imesu Bogalesu. Metta, loving kindness, meditation, Pataman, fast, na Bhavidhamma, should not practice. Very important. First, if you take that person and practice meditation, your meditation never successful. It's not possible to make it. So be careful. First, that person don't take as a meditation object. First, later okay, but first it's not okay. It's not okay. Later more explain, more detail explain. Okay. Imesu meaning Imesu Boglesu. These person also Newa Bhavidhamma. Newa Bhavidhamma is never ever practice loving kind of meditation with these persons. Some person is never. For example, already died. That person, if you practice loving kind of meditation with that person, your meditation never ever successful. Cannot. So that means here, imesu newa bhavetava. Okay? Yeah. So later more details explained. Don't worry. Bali mentioned like this. So here, English translation, thereupon he should embark upon the development of the loving kind of meditation for the purpose of secluding the mind from hate, seen as a danger, and then introducing it to the patient, known as advantage. But when he begins, he must know that some persons are of the wrong sort of very beginning, and that loving kind of meditation should be developed towards certain person, not towards certain other kind of fast. So many different groups we need to know. First, never ever, later, so like this step by step. Okay, so don't worry, the Pali will explain in detail. Okay, so here Pali continue. Ayan yi, ayan he, ayan yi is ayan he. He more detail explaining. He more detail explaining. Ayan is together with the metta. Ayan metta, loving kind of meditation is. Ayan metta. This loving kind of meditation, apiya ukali. Oh, apiya ukali. Apiya is a love. Apiya is not love. Ukala is person. So not love. Okay, and then adipiya sahayaki. Oh, ati is too much. Piya is a love. Too much love. Sahayaki is Sahayaka is the front. Too much love in France. Don't practice meditation fast with that person. And another one, Mijati. Mijati is in middle one. In the middle one means not too love and not too hate. And then last one is very bogali. Very bogali iti. Very bogali. Very is an enemy. Hostile person. Bogala is a person. The hostile person. Very bogali. Iti like this. Imesu chatusu. These 4 persons. First. Na bawitaba. Should not practice loving kind of meditation with these 4 persons. Too much hate, too much love, and then in the middle, Mijima, and then enemy. So if you practice with these 4 persons fast, you cannot make a loving kindness easily, isn't it? That's why. Then explain more detail, okay? So you have to understand like this, and then Linga Visabhagi. Linga, Linga is a gender. Visabhaga is opposite gender. Linga Visabhagi in the opposite gender. The meditator is a male. So male meditator should not separately the loving kindness meditation to the female. Female meditator should not practice loving kindness meditation to male gender. Opposite, that meaning. Opposite gender. Linga, Vipassanā, Odiso. Odiso means separately. Separately. Na bhavedava should not practice. So the opposite gender separately should not practice meditation. Together with the other, it's okay. Huh? Together with the other person, it's okay. But separately, only that male person, male meditator, practice meditation, female, loving kindness, that's not. Should not that way. But with the other, including the female, it's okay. Separately is not okay. The meaning. Odiso is very important. Okay? Odiso na bhavedava. Odiso is separately should not practice meditation. The opposite gender. Okay? So the previous 4% is first should not practice. The too much hate, too much love, middle, enemy. These 4% should not practice fast. And then opposite gender should not separately practice meditation. And Kala Kati. Kala. Kala is a die, dead. In the dead person, na bhavedava, never ever practice meditation. Fast or separately, or it doesn't matter, never, no. The already that person is not possible to practice loving kind of meditation. Okay, so 3 group Buddha explained 3 group. First 4 is should not practice fast, and then the opposite gender should not separately practice meditation, and that person never practice meditation. No. Okay, and the Kingarana. Kingarana. What is the reason? K is what? Karana is a reason or cause. What is the reason? What is the cause? Adipiyadisu. Abiyadisu. Abiya is a no love person, etc. etc. The four person. Okay? 4 person is a 2 not loving person and too much loving person and middle person and enemy person. Adisu, etc. meaning. Patama fast, na bhavedava. This is a question. What is the reason these 4 persons fast should not practice meditation, loving kind of meditation? Make a question. And then explain. Api and he. The answer is Apiya. Apiya is the not loving person. Piyatani. Piyatani is putting try to love. Piya is a loving, Thana is a place. Loving place. Tapindo. Even though you put Tapindo is kilamati. you get tired. Yeah. The person is not loving person. You try to put loving place, your mind become tired, isn't it? The meaning. That's why. That's why these 4% is should not predict fast. This is an apiya person. Apiya is a not loving person. And then atipiya sahayakan. Atipiya is too much loving the friend. And Mijata Thani. Mijata Thani is in the middle. Tapindo. If you put in your mind, that meditator, Kilamati mind is very tired. Okay? Apa mataki pi. Chasa. Chasa is cha asa. Cha is here. Cha. It is true. Cha here. Cha is it is true. Asa is not loving person and too much loving person. Asa, I mean, is asa, not loving person and too much loving person. Appamatakebi. Appamatakebi. Appamataka is a little bit. Dukkhe. Dukkhe is a suffering. Opani is arising. Arodhana kara patoyi. Arodhana. Arodhana is a crying. Pato is rich crying. We is like body heaven. Yeah, because you love. You're loving. You are too much loving friend. Something happen, suffering. You're going to cry, isn't it? That's why crying is anger. So no, cannot. It's not possible to practice a loving kind of meditation. So that's why Buddha not recommend to fast to practice meditation with the too much loving person. That's the reason. Okay? Not loving person is we understand, yeah. That not loving person how we practice a loving kind of meditation. It's not possible, we understand. But too much loving person, you're like your friend, too much loving your friend. That friend, why we cannot practice loving kind of meditation? Because that person, little suffering happen, you are going to cry. Very, yeah. So the emotion that can happen. So there cry is a little bit anger, or so that's why it's not possible to fast practice meditation with that person, loving kind of meditation. Okay, and then Vijata. Vijata is not hate, not love, in the middle. Vijata. Vijata Karothane. Karu is a respectful. Karu. Thane is a place. Karu Thane cha. Respectful place also. Piyathane cha. Piyathana is the loving place also. Sorry. Tapando. Put in the meditative mind. Kilamati. Kilamati is tired. Because of that person is a midget in the middle. Neither hate nor love. That person put in the respectful place or loving place. It's not easy. It's not easy. That's why. Okay. And Veri Manosarato. Veri. Enemy. Veri Manosarato. Veri Anosarato. Again and again. Remember? Again and again, remember the enemy. What happened? Kodo opportunity. Kodo anger. Hate. Opportunity arising. So, that kind of meditation cannot practice with that person. Tasama, therefore, apiyadisu, not loving person, etc., in those 4 persons, Pataman, first, na bhavitava, loving kind of meditation should not practice. That's important to understand. I think. So the Pali is played in that way, with the reason why we should not practice with these 4 persons first. Loving kind of meditation. Toward the following 4 kind of person, and the pathetic person, not loving person, and a very dearly loved friend, Atipiya, Sahayake, and neutral person, Mijata. Neutral person here, English translation, Mijata is a neutral person, in the middle, neutral. And a hostile person, the enemy, very. Yeah. Also, it should be developed specifically toward the opposite sex, gender, yeah, or toward the dead person. So, what is the reason why it should not be developed fast toward these antipathetic person, or etc.? So, to put an antipathetic person in dear one place is fatigue or tired in the mind. It's not possible to put. And then to put a very dearly loved friends in the natural neutral person place, also fatigue. And if the slightest mischance before the friend, he feel like a weeping, crying. Yeah. And to put a neutral person in a respected one or a dear one place is also fatigue. So anger spring up in him if he recollect the hostile person. That's why it should not be developed the fast toward the antipathetic person, etc. Never ever. First, trying to practice loving kind of meditation with these 4 persons. Okay, and then Pali explain more. Here are Linga Viba Visabagi Pana. Pana continuously explaining Linga Visabagi, opposite gender, in the opposite gender person. Tamiwa. Tamiwa is a Tamiwa. Tami is that opposite the person. Opposite gender person. Araba is trying to make effort. No. Araba is take as a meditation object. Loving kind of meditation object. Araba. Odiso is separately. Odiso. Separately. Not with the other. Separately means not with the other person, just separately. Also, Bhavendasa. Bhavendasa is the person who practices loving kind of meditation. Rago obijati. Rago is attachment, obijati arising. Yeah. So only one, the opposite, the gender, only one that opposite gender practice meditation. Rago is easily obijati arising. Not loving kindness arising. That's why Buddha mentioned Dana, Rago, Dana, similar. And Anyataro Kira. Anyataro Kira. Anyataro is the other. Kira is kind of the story here from the other. Amicca Puto. Amicca is a minister. Buddha is son, the son of the minister. Amicca Puto. The son of the minister. Kulupa Katha Thiran. Kulupa Thiran. Thira is the senior monk. His name is Kulupaka. So Kulupaka is the name of the senior monk. Pochi is the axe. The son of the minister asked to the Kulupaka, the senior monk, like this. Bandi, Banarvo, Kassa, Mitta, Bawi, Tapa. Kassa, Mitta, Bawi, Tapa. He asked to them. Kassa is who? Mitta, loving kindness. Bhavidava should be practiced. So he asked to the senior monk like this. So Thero, the senior monk, answered, Piya Pogaledi aha. Piya Pogale. So the loving person. In the loving person, you should practice loving kind of meditation. Just he answered like this. Aha. Aha means answer. The senior monk answer like this. They generally say like this. But the understanding, the minister, son of the minister, understanding is misunderstanding like this. Tassa means that person the son of the minister, Atano himself, Priya. Priya is in wife. Pia love in his wife. So Tassa. So means that minister or the son of the minister. Tassa, Tassa is in his wife. Middan, loving kindness, bow and all. Meditation, practice meditation. Huh? Sabarade, whole night. Sabarade, whole night. Beti Yuda Ma Kasi. Beti Yodan Akasi. Beti Yodan, Beti is the wall. Wall. So the hidden the wall. Beti Yodan. Akasi make. Akasi is a make. He make. Because of the rago obijati. Rago. Because of the attachment more and more. That's why. That's why. There is a story what happened in before. That's why the Buddha not recommend like this. Kasama, because of that reason, Linga Visabhagi, the opposite gender, in the opposite gender, also separately, not Bhavitava, should not practice loving kind of meditation. That's why. So that's the English translation, and then if we double this specifically or separately toward the opposite set, last coming out when that person supplanted him. So an elder supported by a family was asked, it seemed, by a friend, son, another son, toward whom should loving kindness be developed. The elder told him, toward the person who loved. So he loved his own wife. So through developing loving kindness toward her, he was fighting against the wall all night. That's why it should not be developed specifically toward the opposite set. Okay, separately, separately. Together with the other person, loving kindness meditation is okay. Separately should not practice like this, okay? And then Pali continuously explaining Kala Kati Pana. Pana continuously explaining Kala Kati. Already died. Dead person. In the dead person, Bawendo. Bawendo is a practice loving kind of meditation. That meditator, Neva Apana. Na Upacharan. Babunati. So Apana is absorption, the concentration. Upachara is an excess concentration, any kind of concentration. Neva babunadi, na babunadi, not take, not reach. So that meaning is, if you practice the dead person, loving kind of meditation with the dead person, you cannot attain, you cannot get the absorption and access concentration as well. Okay. Nyatro Kira. Kira, another story here. Nyatro Nyadra is a son. Dahara Bhikkhu. Dahara is a young. Dahara. Bhikkhu is a monk, young monk. Dahara Bhikkhu, young monk, is Acharyan in the teacher. Arava, take as a meditation, loving kind of meditation object. So the young monk trying to practice loving kind of meditation, he take his teacher as a meditation object, but his teacher is already died, already dead. So, but he don't know. That's why he trying to practice a mid-down, loving kind of meditation. Arabi make effort. That's for that the young monk. Metta not power that the metta loving kind of meditation, not power that it not happen. It's not possible. So that the young monk, Mahathirasa is to the senior monk, Sandikang, near Kandwa go acts like this. Bande, venerable. Akunawa may is may is I. Bakunawa Mitra Jhana Samapatti. Mitra Jhana Samapatti is Mitra the Jhana attainment. Bakunawa is I'm trying to begin the expert. Naja Nan Sambijito Sakomi. Na is with the Nasakomi. Unable. I'm not unable. I'm unable. Not Sakomi. Nam means that loving kindness attainment. Samabijito to attain. Nasakomi is I'm unable. Kenu call Karanandi. K is a what? Karana is a cause. What is a cause? Why I cannot? That meaning. Why I cannot? Aha. Asks to the senior monk. So Chiro, senior monk, answer like this. Nimaitan au so. Kawe sahiti aha. Nimaitan. Nimaita is the sigh or the meditation, loving kind of meditation. Kawe sahi means such, look for, or such, or look for. That means look for different kind of loving kind of meditation object. This one is not right. Aha, the senior monk answers. So that young monk, Kawe Sando is searching the nimitta. Achariyasa Matabao. Achariyasa is the teacher. Mata Bhava is Mata is die, dead. Bhava is happening. And that happening. Nyatwa, he know. Before he doesn't know. He think his teacher is stay alive. That's why he trying to practice meditation, but he cannot. So at the time, he searching the nimitta. At the time, he knew all my teachers already dead. So Matabao Nyatwa, after knowing already dead, Inyam, Inyam the different meditation object. Inyam means different meditation object. Araba take as a meditation object. Mittayando. Mittayando means make a loving kind of meditation. Sampati, samabadi. Attainment, apesi. The attain. Tasama, because of that reason, Kalakati, already dead person, na Bhavidabha should not practice loving kindness meditation. That's very important. Okay. So, but if we develop it toward the dead person, he reach neither absorption nor access concentration. So there's a story, a young monk meditation inspired by his teacher. So his loving kindness made no headway at all. He went to the senior, the elder monk, and he asked to him, Anavasa, I'm quite familiar with the attaining jhana through the loving kindness, but I cannot attain it. What is the matter? What is the cause? So the elder said, oh, you need to seek the sign, nimitta, friend. Nimitta means the object of your loving kind of meditation, that your teacher. So he did so what he recommend, finding that his teacher has already dead. So he proceed with the developing loving kindness inspired by another person as a meditation object, and then he attained absorption, small body. That is why it should not be developed toward the one who is already dead. Okay? That's a very, very important. You know, before practice meditation, you have to know the one. If you don't know, if you make effort, your effort is no meaning. Nothing happen. Just your time waste. Yeah. Okay, so the Pali continuously explaining Sabba Patamam Bana. Bana, the other one explaining Sabba Patamam. Sabba is all. Sabba is all, Patama is a first. First all. First all what we need to do. Han Sukito Homi Ne Ne don't call the wa. This is a Han is I. I Sukito Homi. I want to be happy. Need to call is a no suffering like this. Like this also. Awero Abhyabejo Anigo Sukhi Adanam Bariharami. So Awero means Awero Homi Abhyabacho homi, anigo homi, sukhiyatana, pariharami, pihamiti, iti, wow, like this also. So awiro is no, no enemy. Abhyabacho, anigo. So any kind you can practice. That means any kind. The way is many. So anyway, so you can practice any time. Anyone like this? Una again and again. Atani you are only in you first. Atani you. Awitaba should be. Okay. So first you should try to practice with you only first. That's why we trying to loving kind of meditation. Our home is fast, study fast. A1 like this, Sunday. Sunday means in yourself happening, that kind of loving kindness. Yang we binge Oda. So we binge in the Vipassanā Sutta. We binge in the Vipassanā Sutta. Yang some kind of talking, Oda, Buddha talk. Katincha Bhikkhu Medda Saha Kadena Chedasa Ekandi Samba Paridoa Uyaradi. Studying like this. Setabi Nama Ekam Bugalam Piyam Manabam Tisoa Mittaya Ewa Mewa Sabi Satta Mittaya Paradidi Paradi Buddha talk like this. So Bhikkhu, monk, Katancha. Katancha is how Midda Sahagadena. Midda Sahagadena. Midda is loving kindness. Sahagata is together. Together with the loving kindness. Chitta is mind. With the mind. Ekandivasa. One direction. Ekandivasa is one direction. Faharidwa is separate. Viharadi is a left. This is a question. How you live with the loving kindness mind in the one direction, separating. So Siyatabi is, for example, Siyatabi Nama Ekam Bugala is in one person. So that person is Piyam Manabang here mentioned. Piyam loving, Manabang respecting. Ekam Bogalang, one person. This one is look at. Mittaya, make a loving kindness. Mittaya is make a loving kindness. Ewa mewa, similarly. Sabhi Sati, all living beings. Mittaya with a loving kindness. Paradi is a spread. So it is like this. In the Vipassanā Sutta, the Buddha talk like this. So the English translation, first of all, it should be developed only toward the one set, doing it repeatedly. May I be free, may I be happy, may I be free from suffering like this, or may I keep myself free from enemy and danger and anxiety and live happily, or take care of myself happily. That means live happily means take care of myself happily. So if that is not complete with the what is said in the text. So there's no mention of any development into what one said in what is said in the Vibhinga. And how does a bhikkhu monk dwell spreading in one direction with his heart filled with loving kindness? Just as he would feel loving kindness on seeing a dearly loving person, so he's spreading or pervades all living beings with the loving kindness, like this. Buddha talk. Okay, and little bit we another Pali Padisambhida Yancha Padisambhidaya. In the Padisambhida Pali, Yancha Cha is continuously explaining, or Cha is a no meaning here. Yan is some kind of talking, what the Buddha talk. Kadamehi Panchahi Karehi Andohi Sobharana Metta Chido Vinmukti Avedava Sabe Sada Aveda Hondu Abhyabhajya Aniga Sukhiyadana Bariharandu Sabe Bana Sabe Buddha Sabe Pugala Sabe Adabawa Bariya Bana Aweda Hondu is that you need to put Aweda Abhyabhajya Aniga Sukhiyadana Bariharandu Di Adi Hodan. Buddha talk like this. So in the Bodhisamhita Magga, Buddha talk like this. So Panchahi, so Katame is a layer. Panchahi Kare, Hi, Pancha Hagare is Panchahi Akari. So Panchahi is a fight. Katamehi is together with the Akarihi. Katamehi Akarihi aspect. What kind of aspect? Ando Anodi so parana. Anodi so is a not specified. Not I is a not. Nodi Odisa is a specified. Nodisa is unspecified. Unspecified means we take all, everything. Not make a crew. Yeah. Like this. Anodi Mida Sidowimodi. Mida Sidowimodi. So Mida Sidowimodi. Sido is a mind. Wimodi is a free. So free, our mind free from the anger with the loving kindness. That's why Buddha used Metta Chitta Vimukti Bhavitava. This is kind of the loving kind of meditation. So Sabe Sada, all living being, Aweda Hondu, no enemy. Abhidhamma hondu, no kind of affliction, no affliction. Aniga is a no anxiety. Sukhiyadana Briharandu, Sukhiyadana Briharandu is take care themselves happily. Like this. Sabibana, Sabibana. Bana is all the living person, alive person. Sab all breathing. Sabi Pogala, Sabi all person. Sabi Buddha is all a bone. Sorry. Sabi Bana, Sabi Buddha, Sabi Bana is all breathing living being. Sabi Buddha is all bone. Sabi Pogala is all person. Sabi Atta Bhava Priyama. Atta Bhava is a body. A person who has a personality. Yeah. Sabi Atta Bhava Priyabana. Aweda Hondu. Aweda free from enemy. Abhyabaja Hondu free from affliction. Aniga Hondu free from anxiety. Sukhiya Danam Briharandu take care of themselves happily or live happily themselves. So like this, Buddha explained that kind of way of the meditation in the Vipassanā Metta Pali. So I think today we stop here. In the Vipassanā Metta, we get that kind of meditation, loving kind of meditation practice like this. So that's why around the world right now, we take that kind of meditation, loving kind of meditation method. So that's why Sabi Saddha, Sabi Bana, Sabi Buddha. So we say like this, according to the Vipassanā Metta Pali. So many different way of the loving kind of meditation, what the Buddha said. This is from the Vipassanā Metta Pali. Okay. Okay, so we stop here today. So the more you understand like this, so how to make a loving kind of meditation, you will understand. And then what kind of person you should not start with the loving kind of meditation fast, and then which is not possible, which person is not suitable to take fast. Like this, you have to choose, and then you understand people practice meditation, what kind of preparation. So now we understand. Okay, so later, more we learn about the loving kind of meditation. Okay, so before stop the lecture, we wish our Buddha teaching stay longer and longer in the universe. So the more the Buddha teaching existing longer, the more benefit we will get. So Buddha Sasanam, Chijan dated 2 and 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam, Chijan dated 2. Buddha Sasanam, Chijan dated 2. Buddha Sasanam, Chidan Dita Tu Sad Sad Sadhu Idami Bunyang Asawakayang Wahangotu Idami Bunyang Nibbanasa Pachayo Hotu Idami Bunyang Megapala Nyanasa Pachayo Hotu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. See you in next week. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.